How are you? I'm sorry about earlier. I was trying to stream on YouTube and Facebook at the same time using my Mevo, and it just never wants to cooperate. I don't know what is going on with that thing, but it doesn't want to talk to the platforms, and I can't see chat. So I would rather, be able to interact with you guys than just design and talk to myself. So this is what we made over on Facebook. It's what we were going to design together. So if you want to see how we made this swag, just go over to my Facebook page, TCT Crafts, and you can watch the live for this swag. So I thought, okay, since you guys didn't get to see that, I would hop on over to YouTube and we would make a centerpiece that can coordinate with this, okay? We may glam it up a little because I almost did something on that one and I didn't. So we may do our centerpiece with a little bit more glam to it, so we'll see. So I literally just hopped off. So I'm using the same supplies we used in that. I had some leftovers over here and we're just gonna go with it. So we'll see how it turns out. So I went and grabbed this ceramic bowl that I had already has foam in it. And we're just gonna use it. So I am just gonna start with my long pine spray. I think it's called a Northwoods pine spray. I don't know. It's my staple. I use it all season long. This one, and then there's a frosty one. But these are my absolute favorites. I use them, like I said, I use them all season. So I always buy a lot of them. So if you guys are hopping on, say hi. Let me know that you can see and hear me okay. Leave me a comment so I can see if I see comments, because half the time when I go live I can't see the comments. So I just want to see if they're working, y'all. Even if that's all you say, just let me know that they're working. So I'm just going to kind of get some of these added around here. We're going to use the same magnolias we did in that swag. But if you don't want to do magnolias, I'll show you another option you could use here in just a second. I love the magnolias, and so I'm going to use them to match the swag, but we have a really, oh, I don't even need a pick on that one. We have a really pretty snowy peony in the shop, so that would be really pretty in here too. So these are the little snowy peonies. So you could use these if you didn't want to use the magnolias. But we're going to use magnolias to match our swag. All right, so I'm going to start kind of going now at a diagonal. Kind of filling this in a little bit. And I think I only brought, I may have to go get another one of these, y'all. I was not... Literally, I just hopped off alive and jumped on this one, and I don't know if I have enough pine, so I may have to go get some pine. We'll see. I don't know if I have any over there in my stash. I don't think I do. We'll see. Maybe we can make it work. I do have another greenery, so I have 2 other greeneries we're going to add. So let's see if we can get away. See if we can make it work. If not, I know where these ones are in the shop. I'll just run out there and grab them. So I'm not seeing comments. If you guys are hopping on YouTube, could you do me a favor and let me know you can see and hear me okay? I'm going to try to see if I can pull them up on my computer, but it doesn't always work. Doesn't always work. Me and this technology, I swear, y'all. Okay, well, I have it up on both, so we'll see. We'll see if I start seeing comments. Okay, so I'm gonna go in now with our Snowy Magnolia. And I'm gonna save these little leaves, so we're gonna get these added back in here. Okay, I'm gonna get a pair of scissors and make me a hole in this foam. So this just has the gaps and cracks, the spray foam. I spray foam on my containers. I just find it easier. I may want that down just a hair. Oh, hello, good. I can see comments. Yay, hello, hello. Okay, good. Comments appear to be working now, so thank you for commenting. If you guys can hear and see me okay, just let me know. If you make inappropriate comments, I'm just going to ignore you. People got to be funny sometimes. All right, so I'm going to get that one in there. Give it a bend down a little bit. Get one more. So I'm just going to pull most of those leaves off and then we'll get them added back here in a second. You're here from India? Well, welcome. So if you're just hopping on, we are making I wasn't able to stream to Facebook and YouTube while ago with my with my Mevo when we made this swag. So we're gonna make a centerpiece to match it. Okay, so we've got 3 of those. I may add a 4th one in the center, but we'll see, y'all. Let's get some more of our greenery added. We got some berries we're gonna add. We're gonna add our little leaves back in. All right, so now I think I'm gonna go in with this, just another snowy pine. We used it in this one too. So let me get some of this cut up. What is everybody up to today? Anything fun? Just another day in the neighborhood over here. Okay, I think I want to add one of these in the center. I'm going to move it. Get that one glued in. Okay, I'm going to cut these, I think, in half. And I'm going to kind of go at a diagonal in between these pine branches here. Let me get my other half piece. See if I can get it in here without a pick. There we go. Had to take care of some business, y'all. Had to take care of some business. I think I'm going to pull this one out and cut it in half too. We're going to try to get a little bit more out of these and not have them quite so long. So where is everybody watching from? I know on YouTube I get a lot of people from all over the world, so that is super fun. Y'all let me know in the comments. Where are you watching from? I know I saw India a while ago. I'm just kind of working my way around. Got a couple more spots. Hopefully I'm going to have enough. California? Okay, so it looks like my comments on the computer are super lagged, so I'm going to look at the phone. Thank you, Debbie. Hi, Nisha. So I probably missed some comments, y'all, because I was looking at my computer. Let me see. Okay, good. I didn't miss too many. Well, thank you. Yeah, I started doing my bows a little differently about a year and a half ago. I mean, I still will do, I've changed up my bows, but it depends on the project. But I'd say a good 80% of the time. I'm loving the single ribbon, just a single, simple, 1-inch bow. Just love it. Okay, I'm gonna get one kind of right in here. Just like the simplicity of it. I learned that from watching Ellen with Wet Nose and Bows. I want to make sure I give her credit. She makes those single bows like that, and they're just so beautiful. And I fell in love with them. Speaking of bows, let me see if I want to add one in here before I get too far down the road. That might be pretty in here if we add some ribbon to kind of match our swag. Let's do it. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we're going to add a little bow in here. I think that will be pretty. I don't have a whole lot of this ribbon left though, so I may be only able to get 3 loops. I can only do 3 loops, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay. Let me get a pipe cleaner. I don't know why my comments stopped showing up on my computer. Y'all, I'm telling you, today has not been the day for technology and trying to go live. I don't know how these people do it who are so good, they got all their stuff in place, and they never have any issues. It's like every time I want to go live, I got some sort of issue. Maybe it's just because I'm old and I don't know how to do it right. Might need to get my kids in here to help me. Okay, so let's get our bow into here. I'm gonna go kind of off center a little bit. And I'm gonna let that glue kind of do its thing right there. And let's cut up this. I actually have one other greenery over here. Maybe we can use it since I'm out of my pine. So I have this one. I think this is I think it's a Norfolk pine maybe. Let's get a couple pieces of this added in here. You're in South Wales? You love projects like this? Oh, well, thank you. I would love to have you join our channel. I love to do silk floral arrangements. That is my jam. Now, on my channel, I'll do wreaths, swags, other things too, because I try to mix it up. Not everybody likes to do table arrangements or centerpieces, but this is really what I love to do is the centerpieces more than anything. These and then the swags, those are my favorite. Those are my favorite. Now, some are better than others because I'm still learning, y'all. But I enjoy them more than the wreaths. I have not been to South Wales. I have been to the UK, but not South Wales. So that is cool. So I'm going to get a couple of these added in here. And we're going to get some around our bow. Yeah, that helps. We needed some more greenery, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to get some. I like to give my greenery a little bit of a bend. Yeah, if you guys have not joined my channel or subscribed and you like to create with silk florals, then I would love to have you join. I don't work with real flowers. I have. I know how, I just don't. I prefer the silk flowers, so you won't see any real floral arrangements on my page. It's all silk florals, but we make some pretty stuff, y'all, even with some silk flowers. Some of these silk flowers look so real, you wouldn't even know that they weren't real ones. They've upped their game. And I like to buy the Real Touch ones, so they really look good. Okay, I'm going to take this tape off of here before I forget. And we may have to trim that little, because it left some little, I hate when they do that, left some little marks on my velvet. We'll clean that up later. So we are in, I don't know about over in across the ocean. If you guys are in full swing with getting holiday decor ready, if you're a maker, but over here we are full swing Christmas and winter and all the things. Because as a designer, we have to have our shops stocked, you know, before people start shopping, and people are already shopping. So we are months ahead of the game. At the end of next month, well, not even at the end, probably about mid-November, like we're gonna have to start moving on. We'll be done designing for Christmas at that point. We'll have to start moving on to Valentine's and Mardi Gras and all the things. Spring. It seems like it goes so fast, like, because I love to do Christmas designs. So it's like I wait around to do them, and then poof, it's gone. Thank you. Hi, Rena. Thank you guys for coming on. If you guys are just joining, let me know in the chat where you're from. I like to see where everybody's from. We have someone from Wales. I think it was Wales, right? Someone from India. That's the fun thing about YouTube, is all over the world. I mean, Facebook too, but I think Facebook just, they generally just show you, I don't know that I get as much international reach on Facebook, if that makes sense. I'll have some from Canada that I'll hop on. And I've had a few from the UK, but like I don't get a whole lot of international reach with Facebook for whatever reason. Tennessee, Debbie. And Colombia. All right, we've got all over the place. I wish my comments were showing over here, but they're not. So I have to like lean into the phone because I'm lit up like a Christmas tree over here and I can't see with those lights. I'm just working my way around, y'all, with this greenery. We're just going like ring around the rosy with it. Just filling it in. Hi. Is it Bridget? Bridget? Hi, Bridget. Where are you from, Bridget? Inquiring minds want to know. All right, I'm gonna get maybe 2 more pieces in the center. I say that, y'all. I'll probably end up using this whole bush because I don't know when to stop. Who here is this your first time watching? Let me know. How many first time watchers do we have? I try to go live on Wednesdays at 2, but I'm gonna have to just get me like another phone or something, because half the time when I try to go live in all the places, it doesn't work right. So today we're on, you know, we came on a little after 3, but I try to go live on Wednesdays. And then of course we have new tutorials every week, every Sunday. I'm gonna hold off on those last couple pieces. Let's finish adding some other things and we'll come back to that. So I want to add in some of this snowy flocked cedar. Get a little bit more of that snowy goodness in here. Oh my gosh, I figured something out. Oh, I'm so proud of myself, y'all. I just realized I didn't have it on live chat. There's a drop down and it said talk chat. So that's why I wasn't seeing it on my computer. Man, y'all, I learn something new every day. There's hope for me yet. There is hope. All right. Oh man, I just lost that pick. Let's see, does it show me how many people? We have 78 viewers. So for y'all that are watching, let me know where you're from and if this is your first time. This is really, I've been trying to learn how to use the computer to watch in the studio instead of on my phone. So excited I figured something out today, y'all. So for those of you that are new, I am in far east Oklahoma. We moved up here from Texas about a year ago. Vermont, Rita, is that right? We moved here about a year ago because we are building a family ranch out here. I lived in Texas for, gosh, I don't even know how many years, since 1989. Tells you how old I am. But my brother, I just have one brother, him and his wife asked if we would want to maybe build a family ranch and see if we could get as many of our kids to join us out here as possible. So one of their kids, my nephew, he works for an electric company here in Oklahoma, and he has to stay within 1 hour of work. So he cannot move to Texas. And since we all work from home, we made the decision that we would just move to Oklahoma. So that's how I ended up here. I never in a million years thought that I would be leaving Texas, but we did it. We did it for him. So we are building a family ranch out here. Currently, my kids call it a compound. I say it's not a compound, y'all. It's a family ranch. But anyway, we currently have, our house just got built a couple months, well, about 6 months ago now. So we're in. Mom and Dad, so our parents, their house just got finished they moved in June. Hello, Lydia. My brother and his wife, they just moved back from Germany. He retired after 25 years, I believe it was, in the Air Force. And so they had just started building their house. So they are staying with mom and dad. They got a house full over there. They're staying over there until their house is done. Our daughter, she moved here in March, so they've got their house. And then my son, one of our sons, he moved here. He was living in Hawaii, and he moved back here. Now that was the tough one to get him to leave there. He loves Hawaii, and he'll probably go back at some point, but it was just getting so expensive, and they're young, you know. Honolulu is really expensive. Well, pretty much probably anywhere over there is expensive, but so anyway, he is here now. He's staying upstairs in the loft until he's trying to decide if he wants to just rent a house in Fort Smith, Arkansas, where he works, or if he wants to get like a tiny home and put it out here on the ranch. So that is how we ended up in Oklahoma. Long story, but hello, is it Saravana? Saravana, did I say that right? Okay, so we've kind of got, let me move you guys more where you can see it. We've got most of our like base done. Let's add some of these crab apples. You could add blueberries in here too, but we use the crab apples in our swag. So I want to bring the crab apples in here. So I'm just going to pull them apart. We'll get some of these added. So we have, back to the family dynamics here. We still have a couple kids that haven't moved. We hope that they will eventually move up here. We just had our first grandbaby. She's 2 months old. They were here to visit, but we're hoping to get them up here. They're still in Texas. And then our other daughter is in Texas, and then my middle boy, he's in Texas. But he is working. He's doing like an apprenticeship at his work to get his journeyman's electrical license. So it's going to be a little bit before he gets up here. And on my brother's side, my nephew that I was talking about, they just sold their house, and so they are renting a house in town because they're getting ready to get started on their build. So they will be out here very soon. So it's starting to get full, which is what we wanted. We want to get everybody out here, and we're hoping one day all the kids will be out here, but we'll see. I'm sure that's a parent's wishful thinking, right? So I'm going to go right next to our bow. With that one, let's get another one. I think we could use a few more in here. And then we're going to add our little magnolia leaves back. And then I'm going to decide if I want to glam it up with some little sprays, or if we're just going to keep it kind of simple and classic. Okay, let me see where I want this other one. I'm thinking under this magnolia here. Yeah, that'd be pretty. I'll put that one right there under that magnolia. I got 2 more pieces. We're going to use them. And for those of you that just hopped on, if this is your first time watching and you love to do, I'm going to put one over on this side by this magnolia. You love to do silk floral arrangements, wreaths, swags, candlestick arrangements, all the things, anything with fake flowers. We would love to have you subscribe. You can hit that little notification bell and it'll tell you every time that I'm either live or we got new tutorials, which we have new tutorials every week. And there's a ton of them. Goes back a couple years, back when I was first starting. So y'all, if you want to see some progress, go back to some of my really, really old videos. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, what is she making? That was, I cringe. I almost want to take them down, but I was like, no, it's part of the growth process, right? Let's leave them up. We all start somewhere. We all start somewhere. But there's some cringe-worthy ones for sure. All right, I got one more, and let me see where I want to add it. I kind of want to put it right here, but I don't want to get too much right in the center. So maybe I go underneath this magnolia. You guys are quiet today. Okay, I think I like that. Kind of underneath that little magnolia. Let's add our little magnolia leaves back because we don't want to waste them. And I like adding the different textures. It kind of breaks up the design, adding different textures of leaves and greenery in here. And we already paid for them, so we might as well use them. So I'm just going to get little picks on them. If I need a longer pick, I can put it on a wooden one. Let me leave two just in case I need them on a longer pick. I can get my wooden picks out. Because sometimes to hit that foam, you got to have the wooden picks. So we kind of got a hole right here. So I think I'm going to add that one right there. Let me see if it's long enough to hit the foam. Think that we can make that work. Okay, I kind of got a hole right here, so I'm going to get that one added. Let me see if I can reach the foam. Hi, Lydia. I think I might have missed you a while ago. Thanks for coming on, y'all, and hanging out with me. Okay, I'm just going to tuck these in a couple little places. We only have a few of them. And if you don't like to make these, they will be for sale. So they'll be in the shop. I do sell most of my arrangements. Sometimes I'll keep them. I'll make something just for me, but most of the time, if you wait a little bit, it'll be listed up on the website. Now this one, the little stem is it's missing, so I'm going to see if I can squeeze that in there. I need one right here. Let's see if I can make it reach. Yep. One more, y'all. We are almost done. How are we on time? About 45 minutes. That's because I was yabbing. If I wasn't talking so much, we could have got done sooner. See if I can get this one in there. There it goes. Got to hear the crunch of that foam. Make sure it's in there good. What do y'all think? So, if you want to take it up a notch, go a little bit more glam, we can add these little blue boxwood sprays. So I almost added it in this one, but I decided to keep it kind of more simplistic. I'll probably make another one. That's what I was telling the folks over on Facebook. I'll probably make another one and add these in there. So we can leave it like this, or we can tuck in some of these. So let me look. Let me play with it for a second. Y'all let me know in the comments if you're watching. You like it without them or with them? It just takes it to a little bit different style. A little bit more glam. Kat, yes, we have to start early as designers. We started Christmas back last month in September. Actually, probably the end of August. You love Halloween though? That's your favorite? Yeah, I'm getting ready to take my Halloween down. Well, I may leave it up till actual Halloween, but in my sunroom, I've already started the Christmas because I have to get all my videos and all that done, so we got to start early. And so I already started in my sunroom. The Halloween, I may leave it up till Halloween. We don't have any kids, like little ones out here. We're out in the country. We're out in the boonies, y'all. There ain't no trick-or-treaters coming out here. We have 107 acres, so there, nobody would know but me if I took my Halloween down. My husband's like, why are you even putting Halloween up? I was like, well, like my son came to visit. He brought their grandbaby. Now she's only 2 months old, but I still wanted my Halloween stuff up. It's a thing, y'all. Okay, so I'm not seeing any comments, but what do y'all think about these? Leave them out or put them in. Can go either way. And you know what I could do? Because I'm being so indecisive and I don't know, I could not glue them. So this is an option. If you guys design, put them in. Kat, you say put them in? So if you guys make designs to sell, if you're watching the replay later, here's a little tip. Hi, Tanya. Tanya, you say put them in? So here's a little trick. You could just not glue these. I could take them out, take a picture, get that listed on Etsy or website, whatever, and then put them back in. Don't glue them. So you've got two listings, one with, one without. And then whenever they purchase, if they want these, then I'll just glue them in. So that may be what I'll do. I may list it twice because some people may just want the more simplistic style and some people might want the glam. So I'll probably not glue these. I'll take a picture with them, and then I'll pull them out and take a picture without and offer it both ways. And that way I don't have to decide because I'm being indecisive. I love all the things y'all love. I love all the styles. So I can never decide. I can never decide. Y'all wait till I start showing you some pictures of my house at Christmas. Y'all are going to laugh because every room is going to be something different because I just can't make up my mind. I got all the themes. We got peppermint, we got gingerbread, we got rustic, we got glam. It's all over the board. So, all right. Well, there we go. Let me fix my little tails here. My little tails. I may just curl them. Let me see. Let me cut this little thing where the little tag was, or not the tag, the tape. I don't know if I like them curled or if I like them straight. But anyway, we could curl them. Leave it curled for now. I'll take some pictures. I'll see which way I like it better. But there we are, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back next Wednesday. If not at 2, because it depends on if technology wants to cooperate. I'll either be live at 2 p.m. Central, or I'll come right on like I did. I'll do Facebook, and then I'll come on YouTube, and so I'll be at 3. So 2 or 3. Hopefully works, and we'll stream together. We'll work smarter, not harder. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time. Bye, y'all.